Hola everyone, what is up? It's Edgar. Welcome back to my canal. Or if this is your first time here, hola, bienvenidos. So today is officially my first spoopy season video. Yes, y'all, it is October, which means all things spooky, ooky, wooky, scary. See, October has finally come, which means it is time for overly face-tuned influencer creative looks, candy, scary movies, and of course, spooky makeup collections. And today, that's exactly what we're gonna be reviewing. We're gonna be taking a look at the brand new Lunar Beauty by Manny Mua. Ooh, look at the little... I do have the entire collection consisting of the liquid lips, the gloss, and of course, the eyeshadow palette with me today. So yes, today we're gonna be taking a look at everything, doing some quick swatches, trying stuff on the eyes, on the lips, and seeing is it worth your money. And of course, as y'all already know, the reviews on here are unbiased. Hopefully Miss Mua don't do no brujeria on me if something goes wrong. If you are not already subscribed, what is you doing, baby boo? Hit the subscribe button down below. Click the little notification bell so you guys get notified whenever I upload brand new juicy videos. Of course, feel free to leave me your commentary in the comments down below. I appreciate all your questions, comments, and concerns. Leave it all down there in the comments below. I'm always lurking, like replying to everyone, so make sure y'all leave your whatever you want to say down in the comments below. And if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Edgar, and I like to give back to y'all for spending some time here with me today. So at the end of the video, I'm going to be doing a quick little makeup care package giveaway. So if you guys are interested in possibly winning a makeup care package for yourself, make sure you guys watch until the end. So yeah, ¿qué estamos esperando? Let's get started with today's video. All right, y'all, so I'm really excited for this because I don't honestly recall seeing many spooky ooky Halloween collections from previous years. At least I remember like Wet n Wild did like more straight up Halloween-y. This is Glamourween, okay? It's not spooky ooky. I mean, we got a little Miss Luscious Massacre right here.
This is your girl, your big ass BBW girl, Luscious Massacre.
All the other makeup collections that I've seen, they're meant to be more like costumey, whereas this one, it's actually something that is wearable, so I'm definitely glad that it's more glam, I guess. So the two glosses and the liquid lips come in similar packaging, just like the eyeshadow palette. This entire collection is inspired by witches, and it is in black and gold. So here is the eyeshadow palette. It is obviously in the form of a witch's book. And then the way the palette comes out is it just slides out like this, and it reveals this super sick, I love skulls, I love the occult, I love like edgy little emo stuff. You know, as we all did, I used to be a little emo kid, and I honestly don't think I've grown out of that. It's just a little more like fashion, a little more like high fashion, I guess. I don't know. I still feel like I fit in that Hot Topic, okay? So this collection was definitely right up my alley. All of these things do launch on Friday, October 7th. And I believe Manny said that this is a limited collection, so it's only going to be available from the 7th until the end of this year, 2019. So let me just take everything out of the unit cartons now. I've never used Lunar Beauty lip products. I've only used the Life's a Drag palette, which I absolutely love. Here are the two liquid lips. I definitely love how this packaging looks in person. Of course, it's the traditional Lunar Beauty gradient with the little diamond on top. Let me just give you this little shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. So this first one is called Witch Bish. I want to get demonetized, Manny, so it's Witch Bish on my channel, okay? Ooh! This is a really deep red. In his video, I thought it looked more like a straight up. It looked a little bit brighter here in person, or maybe on my skin tone. It looks really, really pretty. Now, swatching this other one that's called Wicked. This is a black liquid lip. Oh my God. I mean, obviously these still need to dry down a little bit. I know they are not a matte where it dries down super crusty. I usually like them dry down, but not dry down too much, because girl, that's like 2016 liquid lips, you know what I'm saying? When they were just crusty, like crumbling off the influencer's lips. We're past that. We got the lip gloss as well. So this lip gloss is called Enchantment, and it's basically a clear gloss, ooh, with some pinky purplish reflex in there. It's almost as if there's a very, very light, like baby pink light pigment mixed in there with some pearls as well. Let me actually just try this on right off the bat. I'm gonna be putting on the liquid lips later, but let's just see how this looks. Oh, this smells really good too. So you can see there is a little bit of pigment in there, but it didn't drastically change up my lip color like a normal gloss would. But yeah, I can definitely see myself wearing like pinky nude lips and popping a little bit on the center. I wouldn't necessarily say that this is one of those glosses that I can pop on a no makeup day because it has pinky in it, which gives it away that it is makeup as opposed to like glossy chapstick. But it's cute. I definitely do like the tone of this as well. Now the prices for these, the lip gloss retails for $17 and the liquid lips retail for $18 each. The Moon Spell eyeshadow palette, which is like the big boy of this collection, it's a 15 shade color palette that's going to be retailing for $48. Now right off the bat, I'm just absolutely obsessed with the packaging. I know some people lately in my comments have been like, oh my god, Edgar, it's not about the packaging. Obviamente no es solamente about the packaging, but I do appreciate a good package. And when you're paying $48, girl, the product better perform well and it must also look cute, in my humble opinion. I can see this as like a vanity item. Like I want to put this in my room, but my room is silver, so we ain't gonna do all that. Opening this up, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played with this or swatched it or anything, but I did open it up as soon as I got it in the mail because the box that it came in, it had 2 giant labels with my address on it and I didn't want to risk like, you know, something leaking on here. So I did open it up and unfortunately, oh, by the way, we got a little plastic protector as well as a little plastic protector on the mirror, but my shade Prue right here, you can kind of see, I'm gonna get it up close now so you guys can take a look at the palette, but this shade Prue right, oh, shut the no, that's what I wanted to avoid. Oh my god. As I was saying, there is a matte formula in here. There is a shimmer formula. There is this really delicate looking formula in like Prue, Phoebe, Mary, Hermione, Samantha. It looks very delicate. It looks really soft. So I did notice that as soon as I opened it up and oh, okay. I'm really annoyed, y'all. I'm really annoyed that this happened. First off, I did not tamper with this, okay? I know there's some influencers that like to push the pans out and then film and be like, oh my god, it fell out. Oh no, nada de eso aquí. We keep it 200. I get broken eyeshadows all the time in PR. It doesn't surprise me, and you can actually just repress these. The more buttery and the more like glitter and stuff you put in shadows, that can have a high probability of happening. It's rare when I receive broken matte shadows because those have a lot of binder. If you don't know what binder is, it's kind of what keeps the shadows together. You can't have something that glides on when it is bound together very closely by the binder, you know? And on top of that, my delivery people are literally the worst. They slam packages against my door. So that's not a deal breaker. It's still like in pretty big chunks, so this is 100% salvageable. I've gone through this before. So I'm not gonna do swatches because on my channel I don't believe in swatches because the way the shadows appear on your arm, regardless if your arm is primed or not, doesn't really always reflect how they work. We're just gonna get right into the application process. I have no idea what the hell I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start off by prepping my eyes with a little bit of Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Swan. This is how I prep my eyes for every single one of my eyeshadow applications. Today I'm going to try to recreate this green look from the campaign images done by none other than Miss Kevi Kodra. Shout out Kevi Kodra. So here are my eyes all nice and primed. I just do the concealer by itself and then go straight in with the shadows. I'm going to be doing a little bit of security powder right under my eyes. So I think I'm first going to start my transition by dipping into this shade called Bonnie. I'm just going to press that all throughout the lid. Oh, this is like a, I was gonna say like a chodro green, but this is more like of a mocha green. I do have hooded eyes, so I am just building out my crease first. So far, the pigment on this is really good and it's also easy to blend out. Some shadows usually just like go bam on there and then they're harder to blend out, but this is blending out really nicely. Okay, so here's what this shade looks like. It blended out really easy. I literally just tapped it on and it blended out by itself. So far, so freaking good. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in with Nancy. I'm going to start popping this in here. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Like this color combo? It kind of reminds me of Fun Dip. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have tried Fun Dip, and if so, what was your favorite flavor? By the way, I do want to mention if your shadows come broken, I've heard that, or I've heard Manny say that he has great customer service. So I'm sure if you got like an overly damaged palette, they'd be more than happy to replace it. Don't quote me, but I'm sure that's more than likely to happen. Especially if you order this towards like the holiday season, girl. The post office don't care about your palette. All they care about is delivering it to your doorstep, and that is it. So I'm starting mostly towards the outside and then kind of just slowly bringing this in. Again, just following kind of where my eye naturally flows with my crease. So So it looks like the formula is pretty consistent with these matte shadows. It's blending out, you can see, really easily. I'm not getting any patchy messes, and also the colors are blending out by themselves and also with each other. I'm gonna go back in with the same brush I used for Bonnie and pick up a little bit more of Bonnie. And then just where these to me, I'm going to pop a little bit more of that on there. I just want the Bonnie shade to be very saturated. I never like to go too crazy with my first transition shade. That way I always have the option to, you know, keep it more smoky or less smoky, whatever I like. And then just one more time, I don't really need it, but I'm gonna go in with a little bit more Nancy, just so I don't really have to be going back and forth. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Marnie. So I'm taking just that right on the outer corner. I'm using this shade to create a lot of depth on the outer corner. Alright, so there we have Marnie all blended out. So now let's move on to the lid. I thought about mixing the purple, but I think I'm just gonna smoke out purples on the bottom. So I'm gonna go in with Fiona now on a flat brush. Just going to pat this all throughout the lid. So I am getting these slide, like I only see like 2 or 3 specks on there. I didn't really get fallout from the mattes, but this one has like I can see a couple little specks here. It's not terrible by any means. It's pretty normal, I would say. And then with the brush that we used, Marnie, with no additional product, I'm just kind of blending these two together. Right where they meet, just kind of lightly tap. Okay, so that's cute, but now it looks like on the picture, looks like there's a little bit of shimmer like right on the inner part of the eye. I'm guessing it's the lightest shade, which is pure. So there is still a little bit of shadow left on here. So I'm gonna take a flat brush and I'll just pick some of that up. Oh, so you can see now this is kind of like transforming everything. Actually, let me even take a little bit on my pinky. I think that would work a lot better. Ooh, oh my God. Y'all see that? Yeah, this formula shows up a little bit better with your fingers. So I'm just having this all throughout the lid. Okay, so there is what Pure looks like over Marnie. I definitely do enjoy the shadow now that Pure is on there. It made a big difference. Moving on to the lower lash line now, I'm going to go in with Paige and then Sabrina to kind of deepen everything up. And now I'm going in with a little bit of Sabrina and just adding a little bit more depth and dimension with this shade. Ooh, I'm gonna have to put these two eyeshadows together on my lid because they complement each other so well. Ooh, it almost looks like neon, not even neon, like it just looks very vivid. And then I'm going back in with the slightest amount of Paige to kind of just diffuse that out. Right, so there is the palette all applied. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shadows out of the 15. I love a good smoky lower lash line. So I'm gonna take my Life's a Drag palette and using the shade, oh, my palette's dirty, I know. And right against the lower lash line, I'm applying a little bit of that. Also, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of shady, like right here, like just the tiniest amount. This isn't necessary. I think on its own it looks good, but I want to add a touch of black in there. Okay, so here's the look that we got from the palette. Before I wipe the bake off, you can see I got like almost little to no fallout from Fiona, and then the only other shadow that had a little bit of fallout was Sabrina. I think that's just because I used a really dense brush, but other than that, it's like almost not even that noticeable, to be honest. Okay, so let me go ahead and finish up the eyes and I'll be right back so we can do some lips. All right, so we are back. Here are the eyes all done. Again, I only added a wing, some lashes, a little bit of black pencil inside of the eye, and of course my signature Vato Loco Crybaby teardrop. But other than that, everything, oh wait, I also did inner corner highlight on the eyes. It's just whatever I have on my cheeks. And now I have to try on one of the liquid lipsticks, and I think I'm gonna go with the black because the red doesn't really like a lot of color going on already, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and try the black. Black liquid lips, I absolutely love. I've done them in the past. However, I've usually done a lip liner for them because, you know, it's a black lip. You want it to be as precise, as clean as possible. However, I've never tried this liquid lip formula before, so I want to test it out and see how it works on its own. I know Manny did mention that this is like a comfort matte, so it doesn't dry down fully like a super dry liquid lip would. I'm just gonna give this a whirl. Again, this is the shade Wicked. It's the black shade of the two liquid lips. I just wiped off the gloss right now with a wipe, so there's nothing on my lips right now, so let's... She is pigmented, okay. I'm really enjoying this doe foot as well because look, I literally just did one swipe. I didn't have to go in over and over to get a precise line. But now let's just go ahead and finish up the lip. So I'm going in now with a second coat because you can see like right here, it's black, but it's more like not super black. It's like a transparent black though, so. Alright guys, so here is my final look with the Manny MUA Spooky Collection. What do y'all think? Do you like the eyes? Do you like the lips? What are you into? What are you? I got black on. Okay. Let's talk. So first and foremost, the Moonspell eyeshadow palette. Upon first glance, I absolutely love the design. I love the concept. What was in there? I think this was beautifully done. For $48, the packaging alone is very up to par with that price. This one not only looks cute, but it also performed amazing as well. Obviously, sadly, the Prue shade kind of broke, but I still have the big chunks that I'm gonna press back in there. And even with what was left in here, I was still able to put it on my lid and it made the shadow pop even more. I think for me, the things that stood out the most were definitely the greens. So Bonnie, Marnie, and Nancy were my favorites because, like I mentioned, greens are always not the best to work with. Sometimes they get patchy, sometimes they don't blend out, or sometimes they don't interact well with other greens in the same palette. I personally think these are my favorite greens that I've used in a good minute. Overall, these shadows are definitely approved by me. I feel like if I didn't have the black lip on, the color scheme alone in here doesn't really read Halloween, to be honest. I feel like if I were to see this even in like spring or something, I wouldn't necessarily think Halloween. So I'm glad Manny didn't go just for the straight up, you know, usuals like oranges, golds, the usual Halloween go-to colors. I think he did this with taste and it was overall done very well. Now, let's move on to the lips, which they're good, but I do have some questions, comments, concerns about them. At the beginning of the video, you guys saw me try on Enchantment, which was bomb. Smells delicious. It went on really buttery. Now, the liquid lips. I obviously didn't try on the red, but I know these both are the same formula. So design, I love it. I love the ombre, I love the diamond, very original. Obviously no other, or at least that I know of, no other company has this. This is custom from what I know. The lipstick formula, it's like a hybrid between a gloss and a matte lipstick. I feel like it goes on really like nourishing and smoothly, kind of like a gloss does. It doesn't have as much glide as a gloss, but it definitely has a similar application. And then the way it dries down like, for me, a liquid lip is always, you know, sometimes they are a little too dry, I will admit, but then at the same time, there are some liquid lip formulas which are not necessarily drying. Like my favorite lip formula is the Huda Beauty liquid lips. I feel like this definitely is super comfortable on the lips, but at the same time, it is matte. So this formula is honestly not my favorite, only because I eat a lot. I'm really clumsy. I talk a lot with my hands, so I know this would just like wipe off. I'm not even gonna try to kiss the back of my hand because I know it's gonna transfer. The only time I can really see myself using this is if I do a black lip and I want more of like a little bit of a shine as opposed to just a black matte liquid lip. I'll pop a little bit of this on the center. So yeah, if you're a person that doesn't really mind retouching their lips, or you're not planning on eating, or your lips are just really dry, I feel like this could work for you. The formula is not bad and it's not sticky either, but oh, actually when I did that, they dried down a little bit more. Okay, but still, I'd recommend it again only if you're okay with those pros and those cons. But it's just not my personal cup of tea. So yeah, those are my thoughts and opinions on the Spooky Collection by Manny MUA. Of course, if you guys are interested in picking up anything from the collection, it is available on October 4th. The palette is $48, the lip gloss is $17, and the liquid lips are $18 each. You guys can get this at lunarbeauty.com and all of its partner retailers. Before you guys go, if you want to enter today's makeup care package giveaway, all you have to do to enter is be subscribed to my channel, click the little notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, and down below in the comments, comment your Instagram name as well as what are you gonna be for Halloween. If you are celebrating Halloween, what you gonna be? Because I don't have my costume picked out yet, so maybe let me know what you're gonna be. Give me some ideas down in the comments below. Even if you don't want to enter the giveaway, baby girl, what is you doing? If you're not already subscribed, click the subscribe, click the bell, because I upload brand new juicy videos every single week. And if we're not already friends all over social media, I am at Edgar's Makeup everywhere on the internet. Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, at Edgar's Makeup. I post on Instagram almost every single day, so if you want a lot of cheesemint, a lot of makeup unboxing, go follow me there. But yeah, you guys, that is everything for me today. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much as always for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.